It's definitely different than anything I've ever had. I've never had a hot sauce with a banana. I would say this bananas. Welcome to Woo That's Hot, where the peppers are hotter than nukes. Nukes hot sauce, that is. I'm your host, John Hiller, and to my left, the one and only Chris Cook, artist, musician, friend of the show.
Hey everybody.
Before I get too much into this hot sauce, I just wanted to talk to you guys and remind you please to subscribe. If it's a video that you like to watch, I know it's easy to just be like, oh, I'll subscribe later. I do it. I'm guilty of it all the time. Please hit subscribe. Best way to help the YouTube channel. Also, please go to the Facebook page. I want to start engaging more with people who watch the show. I want to start asking questions on there, get answers about what you guys like. When this video goes live, I have one question that I want to post. I'm trying to think of nicknames for the people who watch the show. The only thing I can come up with is heat seekers. That's the only thing I can come up with, or hotheads. Hotheads is kind of generic though. Heat seekers maybe something. Today we're going to be trying Nuke's hot sauce, sent to me from Portland, Oregon. The guy who makes this sauce, he doesn't like to make things that are hot just for the sake of being hot. Doesn't have any novelty sauce. He's all about flavor. Travels Mexico all the time. Has a fascination with all their flavors and their culture and things. So he's made a lot of sauces, not necessarily that are Mexican hot sauce flavor, but inspired by Mexican culture. Well, let's get into this hot sauce a little bit. Here are the ingredients: white vinegar, bananas, red tomatoes, water, habanero, carrots, white onion, agave nectar, lime juice, serrano peppers, little Carolina Reaper, garlic, Himalayan salt, sea salt, and some Trinidad scorpion powder. We've got two really hot peppers, but they're at the bottom of the list. One of them's a powder. This one's not going to be too hot, as he said. It's not something that's going to kill us, but he says it's very delicious. Chris brought some art, by the way, that he's going to showcase.
I just wanted to say first off, I think that the koozie idea for the bottle is a good presentation. It's different. Is it different? Because I don't know a lot of brands if they present their product in that way or not.
I was shocked, honestly, when I got this. And it was in a koozie. I was like, that's really cool.
Right, yeah, it's different.
I'll show you the front here, and then the back. I didn't ask for a koozie. That's really cool.
And it's exclusive to the bottle too.
Oh, one other thing I wanted to talk about, just because as you guys know, Chris is an artist. If you don't know, he's the person who made my logo. He's the one who made the art back here. He's the one that made the music every time you hear the intro. When I saw this, I was like, I think Chris would find that art interesting.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, man.
Not sure how well you can see it, but yeah, Chris brought some art. We're gonna show that while we're trying the sauce probably here.
All right. Kind of more recent, probably a lot of people that are on here haven't seen it yet, and that's a good thing. Get to see it now. This is called Candy Cane Sunrise. This is painted with oil. This is actually the first frame painting that I've ever done. What you got going on here is a little bit of surrealism. I use primarily landscapes to build everything in these cells right here. This isn't too full of landscapes, but stuff around here, if you zoom in and you look real deeply, you can see you got some beaches and stuff like that. This is a little more cosmic because of the galaxies, and then it's kind of just random things that cross my mind that I haven't painted yet, like the candy cane and the dew up here, and it's just something that I find challenging. This is one of my favorite paintings that I've ever done, and that's why I brought it in today. Evander Holyfield is probably one of my favorite people to know. The reason I painted this painting was because there's a documentary on Netflix about him. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it tells a story about how he was undefeated champion and how Tyson took the recognition away from his championship because Tyson had all this controversy and he was in the limelight. I just love the story of him persevering and making everything that he wanted to have happen, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do right now with the art. John was good enough to have me on the show today to promote that kind of stuff, so
Chris was good enough to come here and eat some stuff.
Oh man.
So yeah, I don't want to kill him right away. Give him something nice and delicious. Yeah. Maybe we'll kill him down the road.
Well, yeah, I mean, build up a tolerance,
Yes.
But, this should be interesting for sure. Well, let me ask you this. I've seen previous shows. Is there a certain way that you...
I don't know why I forgot to shake this. So let's start this over. I'll be right back.
I didn't know that shaking was a thing.
Yeah, you shake the sauce up just because there's so many ingredients that kind of separate as it sits in the bottle. So you shake it up to get a good mixture of everything.
Of course. So
off the bat, I personally can smell habanero. I don't smell any of the banana. I definitely smell habanero. Maybe, here you go ahead. I guess just peppers in general. I don't know. But it smells delicious.
What I was gonna ask is there a certain way to take a straight spoonful? You know what I mean? Because I noticed that, you kind of put your head back.
Go ahead.
So you want certain parts of your mouth to not necessarily be bombarded at once, or is it just the way you do it?
I just do it that way. I'm trying to protect my beard. My mustache, so I put it in kind of weird. And
very good. Well, you can grow a beard. I can't, so
yeah. Well, not necessarily protect it, but just not have sauce dripping all down it.
Definitely
throughout the video. That wouldn't be too appeasing,
right.
I don't think.
All
right. So we'll slap.
Right.
Well, just kind of slap it and
slap
trap
and
it.
trap. Wait.
Slap it.
Actual slap. All right.
And trap it. All right. That's actually a little bit warmer than I expected off the bat. Not like crazy,
No.
but I can definitely taste the banana off the bat. It's a quick banana though. It's like in the first thing you taste the banana, for me it kind of goes away. And then I get a lot of pepper, a little bit of the carrot flavor. I get a little bit more of the carrot now.
I can taste the carrot. I'm not a connoisseur of taste at all yet.
I'm not either.
So I feel all the heat, but as far as like the taste or anything like that, I say I got mostly carrot. It was really present.
I'm not great at describing what's on my palate either. But I'll say definitely can get the garlic, because obviously garlic, even if you have a little bit, that's always there. And I want to say, but I could be wrong, I want to say some of that sweetness I'm getting is from the scorpion powder. And scorpions are like a really sweet pepper. When you bite into them, it lasts for about 3 seconds so you get the heat, but you get like a really sweet citrusy flavor.
Right.
So kind of getting that, but there's also probably some of that from the lime juice and the agave nectar.
Right on.
I'm getting some of the serrano pepper as well, I think. Those are like a thicker, they're similar to jalapenos, but they're about 3 to 4 times the heat of a jalapeno.
Right.
So,
well, I have to ask, what are we talking about on the Scoville?
Scoville for the sauce in general.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard to judge a sauce's Scoville. I mean, just because there's so many components. I'm getting more banana now as the heat dies down. I mean, probably if this was at a lab or something, they probably would put it somewhere around 25,000 to 50,000 Scoville.
All right. So in previous shows, I've heard you talk about like how hot sauce is generally a lot less.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely, because
even though it has like multiple kinds of peppers in there.
Yeah, because you're essentially with the heat of a pepper, you're talking about the concentration of capsaicin versus the flesh of the pepper.
Right.
So then when you add more ingredients, that concentration of capsaicin gets even lower. Peppers have a high pH in general. You want a low pH so that you can have shelf stableness. So that's why you always see vinegar in these sauces. There's a lot of botulism risks with
Right,
produce and
right.
stuff. So
I heard in other shows you talking about like how don't send me homemade, generally homemade things if it's not approved by,
Sure.
Right.
Or if I can at least verify your process. I did verify that this gentleman sterilizes all of his equipment, pasteurizes all of the sauces. I feel safe. I talked to him quite a bit about his process and what he does. I feel very confident about that.
I see it's gluten-free also.
Yeah.
Vegan.
Yes, absolutely. Another thing that I found fascinating about this is he shared with me that originally he had a friend who was into hot sauces, so then he decided he would try it out, and he loves cooking in general. He loves food. Just it's something he fell in love with. It's something he has a passion for now. Went from a hobby to now his business. I'd say he's doing a pretty good job. Now the heat's died down, I'm getting a lot of that banana residual flavor on my tongue. It's definitely different than anything I've ever had. I've never had a hot sauce with banana. I would say this banana.
I'm gonna have to taste a lot more of the hot sauces to train my palate to
Sure.
pick up those tastes for sure.
No, it's always hard,
I find that interesting too, because like I worked in restaurants for a real long time and I could never do it before. Like to pick out different things that have been added to a recipe to get everything like flavor wise all at once.
I'm gonna go in for some more.
Me too. Because
It's really good.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Interesting, because the second time you go in, it'll probably be less hot because your mouth's prepared this time.
For sure. There's a lot more tangy.
Get more flavor.
Citrus
Yeah.
that you were talking about. That is weird how it's kind of deadened. It's not as hot.
Yeah. Well, essentially, all that's happening when you eat something hot is there's no actual burning. Your body, the capsaicin that's in the heat, it triggers your pain sensor, so essentially your body thinks it's on fire. Yeah.
I do like the artwork on it.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I can't remember what it reminds me of.
I do like that.
I think this would be really good on some breakfast, like a breakfast sandwich,
Yeah.
some eggs.
Eggs for sure.
Yeah, that's what strikes me when I taste this right away. Is I want to put this on a breakfast sandwich with some bacon and some egg. Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would put the heat about maybe a 3 or 4. What about you?
Oh, well, honestly, I have no tolerance for it, so I don't have any frame of reference. I was going to say 5.
Sure. Oh.
Because, you
Hey,
know,
there's no wrong answers.
Right.
Heat's very subjective.
for sure.
And then flavor-wise,
I like the flavor, man.
Yeah, I put this probably about an 8 for me. So guys, if you want some of this sauce, check it out. He has an Etsy page. I'm going to drop a link to his Etsy page so you can purchase this. Also look him up on Instagram, Nuke's Hot Sauce. Get you some of this.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, to please like, comment, and subscribe.
Woo, that's hot.
Oh, hi there. Fancy meeting you here. Do you love this hot content? Do you need more? Well, you're in luck. Click above. You can subscribe there. Or perhaps you can check out my other videos to the left. But first, subscribe. Hit that logo up there. Hit it, then hit subscribe. Then check out my other videos. Do it.